So, good morning to everybody and welcome to my live broadcast. So, how is everybody doing? Good morning to you all. I'm out once again to spend time with you. So, as you join me, you know what to do. I mean, like and share, invite friends to be part of this broadcast, part of this morning program. Gaffy, good morning to you. Gaffy, good morning to you. So this morning we are going to discuss, the topic is, does size matter? Does size matter? So if you are interested in this program, then stay tuned. Stay here. Let's go. Does size matter? Well, we are going to find out this morning if size matters or not. So guys, let me see how many people are willing to join me. Nobody has joined me on YouTube. Waiting for my guys to join on YouTube. The first person has joined. Let's wait for more people to join us before we get the party started. Gaffy, thank you for the likes. I appreciate you. Yeah, so thank you for the likes. I appreciate you. So does size matter? Makanaki is in the building. I see you. Makanaki, I see you. So does size actually matter? So, well, good morning to everybody. How many people do we have here? This is Saturday morning. Hope I'm right. This is Saturday morning. It is 11 p.m. in Vienna, Austria. So I came out to spend some time with you. I don't want you to be bored at home. You know, Europe is boring. Even after broadcasting now, I don't have nothing doing. I just need to take a walk outside and come back home. I have no appetite to eat anything. So I just go outside, buy one or two things, come back home. That's it. That will be my activity for today. So does size matter? Gaffy, I appreciate you for the roses. That's going to be our topic for this morning show. Is it Thursday? Man, maybe what is wrong with, it should be Thursday. Sorry. I thought it was Saturday. Man, I'm dreaming, man. Staying at home, I don't even know the day of the week. That should be Thursday. What's wrong with me? I thought, you see, it's like, hey. Because I saw students, I saw some people that are attending Dutch course. You know, I said, today should be Saturday. What's going on? I forgot. Well, here we are. You know, I thought, to be honest, I thought, man, I don't even know the day of the week. I just stay inside like somebody in prison. You see the life we live in Europe here. Just some kind of life. So, guys, Gaffy, thank you for letting me know that it is Thursday. I thought today was Saturday. Well, guys, it's going to be an interesting breakfast show. We are here to discuss height. Man, I don't give up in what I believe in. I don't give up on what I believe in. This English. Gaffy, you that is living in UK, you need to teach us English. Because many Africans are living in UK and they know English. You need to be giving us English lessons now. No be so. So, Where are my homies at? Where are my people at? Does it mean these guys are sleeping? Somebody made a request this early morning. You made a request. I've not even started. You made a request. Who was the person that made the request? But if you are seeing me for the first time, don't forget. Do not forget to, follow my page and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's see what we can achieve. This is, somebody told me it is Thursday morning. I need to look the calendar. Yes. I need to check the calendar to find out what day of the week it is. Well, AJ Davis. AJ Davis is greeting from Chicago. AJ Davis, I heard Chicago is a very dangerous place to live. AJ Davis, I heard Chicago is a dangerous place to live. So many crimes in Chicago. Is it true? Then how are you surviving? How are you managing it? Because I cannot live in such city where crime rate is high. They say they kill people in Chicago every day. You can be robbed. You can meet your that is. You can meet your death anytime in Chicago. Your family is okay. Your family is big. Okay, is that what you mean? You belong to a big family. Okay. Some other people also belong to big family. Not only you, others also have big family too. So, somebody made a request. Who was that? You never had an issue. Okay, good. That's good. Continue being safe. Yes, keep being safe. Yeah. Well, how many people do we have here? Not many people, but I'm going to... You carry a clock with you. I beg, go sit down. Go sit down. If they catch you with that, you in a prison. Well, if they catch you, if police catch you with, you have to. Well, I don't want to live in such a city, where you may meet your death anytime. I don't want to live in such a city, I don't like Chicago. This is why I love Vienna. Vienna is a peaceful city. No, the crime rate is not, you don't see such. And the police system here in Vienna is top-notch. The police system here, you can commit crime and get away with it. It's very hard. Very hard. Miss Mendes, Miss Mendes, wait now. Stay tuned, and you will hear me drop my lines. Miss Mendes, stay tuned, and let's see. Because I know a lot of women, all these born-again Christians and other things will run away. I know where their mind will go to. Because when they heard does size matter, a lot of them will say, this man now came to corrupt them. No. I did not come to corrupt anybody. I just want the house to be full before I start dropping my line. Does size matter? AJ Davis, I'm from Africa, original African man. Yes, sir. You see, all the ladies in the building, they are hiding somewhere. They don't want to join the broadcast because they heard does size matter. But they're going to hear from me this evening. This morning. Well, Ikem, you see, everybody's mind is going one direction. Everybody's mind is going one direction. Well, I'm gonna drop my line. You see, when I said does size matter, everybody's mind is going one direction, but that's not the direction my mind goes or is going. Do you understand me? That's not where my, but let me, I mean, well, some, no. You see, this is, I don't want, children are watching, I don't want children to be corrupt. No, I don't want children to be corrupt. Does size matter? Let's see, just wait. Let's see if size matters or not. Nobody is sharing, nobody, how do you want us to, I mean, run this morning show or not? You see? Because I said, does size matter? A lot of people are, you know, their mind is somewhere. AJ, this is not, just stay tuned and watch me drop my lines. You know, just stay tuned and watch me talk. Okay. Like and share the program, bring in more people. Let me run my morning show, my breakfast show. Does size matter? That's the question. Bring in more guys. Well, let me start by telling you guys a story. Kelly P, good morning to you. Kelly P, good morning to you. The topic for this morning breakfast show is, does size matter? So here we go. Invictus is in the building. Everybody's asking what size. Does it matter? Let's go. Let's go. Well, I got to take it easy, you know, I've got to take it. Kelly P, I see you, Kelly P. Invictus, thank you so much, I appreciate you. Invictus, I appreciate you. Does size matter? That's the topic for this morning show. Invictus, thank you for the roses, I appreciate you plenty. These are people who want me not, this Invictus does not want me to go hungry, wants me to grow. I appreciate you. You see how this life is. Some people want to tear you apart. Some people want you to succeed, want you to grow. You see? Some people want to tear you down. Others want to bring you up. So now, guys, welcome to my breakfast show. Many years ago in Africa, I was about 9-10 years then. Listen to me very well. I was about 9 years or 10 years then. You know, I belonged to my primary school team. I mean, soccer team then. We played soccer. I represented my school in football matches, you know, back then. So my free time, I spent my free time, playing soccer with my mates, you know, friends back then. After school, you see us go outside, that is just on the street. We go outside on the street, choose ball, you know, we choose the ball among ourselves, like, who would play on which parts, and who would play, you know how they choose ball now. So then my mother was, you know, a businesswoman. She had what we call shop one, a kind of biscuit then. My mother was, she had that company, let me call it company, where she, you know, she made shop on a kind of what's it called in this itself? Shinshin kind of, you know. My mother had it, and she had many sales boys then. So because she had money, sometimes I'll go and take her money. So there was a time I took her money and bought myself football, you know. So I bought this football. Back then we called it flying carpet, not leather. Then those of you that grew up then. So back then we called it flying carpets. So I bought myself flying carpets then. So sometimes in the evening, you know, we called you see us call ourselves, I call other guys. You know, we are living in a very big, like 4-story building, you know, full, you know, it was filled up with many different families. So sometimes when the market, all these business, shop owners are done with their daily business, we play soccer till around 8 p.m. we choose soccer. And we choose the people that we play, and then we play soccer for 1-2 hours and then go to bed. There was one guy, I don't forget the name of the guy, but I'm not going to mention the guy's name here. There was one guy then. This guy, I own the ball, you know, but whenever the guy come around, you know, he would just, even when if he comes late, he would just go pick this ball that belonged to me and say we should re-choose the ball. He would tell every player which side he was going to play. And so this thing continued. Sometimes when he's not around, if we choose the ball, like as we are playing ball, he will come and pick the ball. And warn us never to. Michael Martins, he will warn us never to choose ball at his absence. When he's not there, we should not choose ball. And he was a bully. Sometimes we beat some other guys. Why did they choose ball without, informing him, calling him to come out? There were also times, listen, we are discussing, does size matter? There were times the guy will come. As we are playing ball on the streets, he would pick the ball, tell us to stop. We would be begging him. The ball belongs to me. We would be begging him. Everybody was scared of this guy. He was bigger than us, like, let's say, maybe 1 or 2 years bigger, or we were the same age, let's say age grade. So these things continued. Sometimes the ball belonged to me. He will come, take my ball, choose the players without even allowing me, the owner of the ball, to play. He would choose the ball without allowing me, the owner of the ball, to play. Do you understand me? So this thing continued because if you owner, you can rewatch the story on my YouTube page. Go to my YouTube, the story is there at Uncle RODDY. You know, you can, Kejos, I think that's the name. You can rewatch the program you're talking about on my YouTube page. It is permanently there. The last video I posted, that's the video. It's an interesting one. So this guy, many times would come, pick my ball, choose the players, and wouldn't allow me to be part of the game. Bosca, I see you. He will not allow me to be part of the match, the game. I would just sit. We were so scared of him. You know, he acted like Hercules. Everybody was scared of him, the voice, the way he harassed everybody. So one day, This guy did this thing for over a year. He was terrorizing everybody. World, I see you. Good morning to you. So this guy was terrorizing other children. We were scared of him. I owned the ball. The ball belonged to me. So one evening, around 8:30 p.m., we were playing ball, you know, sometimes in the night when the light is on, you know, that street light then was on. As it sounds like Debo. No, I'm telling you real life story. This is real life story. This is not murder. I understand you. But this is real life story. The guy terrorized everybody. I mean, in our building where we lived then. So one day, around 8:30 p.m. that night, we chose ball. We were playing soccer. As we were playing soccer, I was enjoying the game. Others were enjoying it too. We were like 6 or 8 in number playing the match against ourselves, you know. This guy came down from where they lived up. He came down. He saw us playing soccer. He came down. Now grabbed my ball. He said everybody should stop playing. And then asked us why did we choose the ball without coming up to call him. Man, I did not know what came upon me that night. He just grabbed, the ball belonged to me. This guy the ball rolled, as he came, ran after the ball, grabbed the ball and stopped the game. He said, why did we choose the match without informing him? Man, I did not know. In fact, I didn't know what came upon me that day. I just went to him and snatched my ball away from him. I said, come, give me my ball. What's wrong with you? I hollered him. I hollered at him. I said, what's your problem? Give me my ball. So the guy was like surprised. You want to challenge me, want to fight me? He was like, so you have the guts to come and, you know? Then I was like, I should be like 9, 10 years then, or thereabouts. So as I grabbed my ball away from him, the guy rushed me. The guy came with speed. He rushed me to come fight me. So as the guy came, as I grabbed the ball, he did not even want my ball. So as I took my ball, I snatched it. He wasn't expecting it. So as I snatched my ball back from him. He said, you say I have the guts. So the guy rushed me. He rushed me to come beat me. I ducked. So as I ducked, as I went down, the guy landed here. So because he came with, he was not expecting it. So as the guy came to fight me, as I ducked, the guy landed here. I lifted the guy up. And that was in the 70s, late 70s, when those days they showed wrestling on television, black and white television. So as he landed on my shoulder, I just carried him up. The whole boys, began to scream. So what I did was I turned him like 4 times, dropped him. The guy fell on the floor, dizzy. I rushed. I took a bucket. There was a bucket nearby. I picked the bucket instantly. This page doesn't encourage violence. I picked the bucket, covered his head. He was grappling. I punched him. People were, all other guys were surprised. The guy had no strength. By the time he was able to remove the bucket again and went under, by the time he was done to remove the bucket and went under, I went under, carried him on the leg, lifted him up again. He went in the air. Mbokburu. To be honest, the guy was like a pepper. He had no weight, no resistance at all. He was not able to raise nothing. We were afraid for many years. We were fearing a nobody, somebody that wasn't strong. He looked big, taller than us, but the guy had no strength. So as he struggled, before he was able to remove the bucket, the guy was shocked. I went down, I carried him again. I hung him here. It was concrete now. Where we lived was German floor. I threw him out there. The guy gets up. He was afraid to come to me. He took off. The whole street began to hail me. The whole street, the guy we did not see him up to 1 week. I don't know where he hid himself. You see, all along, the whole boys in our neighborhood, all of us were afraid of this guy because of the size and the way he spoke to us. He made everybody afraid. Nobody dared talk when he talked. Nobody dared to challenge him. Until that day, I had enough. I said, man, you know, I did not plan that fight. I never knew that I was going to do it. I got provoked. I couldn't take it anymore. Do you understand me? I did not even know the time where I got the guts. You know, it's not the size, it is the spirit, the mind that determines the outcome of a fight, to be honest. That was when I realized it's not about the size, it is the spirit, the mind that determines, that is the size of the fight. I mean, the outcome of the fight. You understand me? So, thank you for the roses, you know. All along, the whole boys were afraid of that guy. Everybody, we were all afraid. Even when he talks, he would come, take the ball, nobody would talk. After that day, this guy never opened his mouth. He was ashamed of himself. He did not near me again. Other people began to even look for his trouble. He began to run. He became a nobody, began to play. We never knew that this guy was nobody. I'm telling you. So, don't forget the topic for this morning's show. Does size really matter in life? We were afraid of that guy because of his size, because he was huge and taller. To be frank, I never knew I could beat that guy. Even the way I lifted 2 times that I took him up, he had no weight. Maybe because of the anger in me, but the guy was just like, he was just like pepper when I took him up. I don't forget it. And he could not fight back. There was no resistance, nothing. Do you understand me? So, the thing is, you see, size doesn't actually matter in life. In many areas. Let's go further. So guys, welcome to my breakfast show. And if you are seeing me for the first time, do not forget to follow this page and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's go. I have seen many women, when they ask them, what's your spec? That is, which kind of man do you want to marry? These women will tell you, I want a tall, dark man. 90% of women will tell you, I want a tall, dark man. When you see a woman tell you they want any woman you see tell you she wants a tall, dark man, that woman is not intelligent. Any woman that tell you she wants, what's your spec, what's your dream man, and she tell you she wants a tall, dark man, That woman is not intelligent. I will tell you why this morning. Size doesn't matter. Size doesn't matter. This is why a lot of women, yes, so they tell you tall, dark, and handsome. Listen, you got it right. This is why a lot of women failed in their marriages today. This is why a lot are still single, because they are waiting for tall, dark, and handsome man. You got it? Because they are still waiting for tall, dark, and handsome man. Let me tell you, there are so many giants, very tall, handsome, but they have no content. There are so many tall, handsome men, but they cannot pull anything in life. They are not intelligent. They are not hardworking. All what they have is tall and handsome. I know so many tall and handsome guys. Up to today, nothing for them. Don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you that every tall, handsome man is unintelligent or lazy. But you cannot judge anybody by outward appearance. You cannot. You can never you judge anybody by outward appearance. Outward appearance can be deceptive. We give you a false impression of the original thing. Outward appearance can mislead you. Yes, outward appearance can mislead you. And this is why a lot of women are crying today in their marriages. Men too. Men too. Many women went for physical outlook. Physical outlook. They did not look for what is inside. You understand me? Man, I want this man is fair complexioned. This man is tall. Look at the nose. Look at this. When you go inside, I know some people, I don't need to mention them. There are some people, they will dress properly. They dress decently. If you see them on the street, you say, my God, these are the men. Very handsome looking. But when you get close to them, you discover that these guys are empty vessels, especially when they open their mouths. You see that these guys don't make sense. They don't know 1 + 1. I'm not telling you lie. You see the guy is tall and handsome, but has no brain. He cannot even, doesn't know how to run things. Some women today married such men. That is, some, David E., good morning to you. Some women married some men because this man looked handsome, tall. Today, they are regretting. Because by the time they start living with the person, life is full of many challenges, trials, and unforeseen circumstances. You see, sometimes issues may come up. The guy does not know how to solve that issue. Because to make it in life, you need wisdom. To make it in life, you need wisdom. That is the kind of job you've got to, the kind of job you do. How you communicate with people. Do you have communication skill? How you interact with people. Do you have that power to convince people to do things you want? These are, some attributes of an intelligent man or woman. Knowing how to solve your problems. You understand me? Knowing how to solve your problems. The right answer to give when they ask you question. Now, you know the right answer to Many times, I have been able to get out of trouble because of how I answered certain questions or how I responded to people. That is wisdom. I have been able to get out of, even I've been able to get out of prison. There was a time they wanted to put me in prison. The head of police came, asked me questions. When I responded to him, he said they wanted to even lock me up. I was already there. They called the head, the police chief. The man came, asked me certain questions. As a smart man, I responded to him. 2-3 minutes, he ordered them to allow me go. Knowing what to say at the right time. Do you understand me? So, I once met one woman. She told me that she was regretting her marriage. I said, why are you regretting? She said she married a man who has no value, a worthless man. I said, what are you talking? He said, because she saw this man looked tall, looked handsome. She was glad. She said she has met her dream man because the man looked so tall and handsome. But all through the years they got married, the man was not able to pull anything. In fact, the woman was the person feeding the man. She told me that she was the person feeding the man all the years they got married. Even when she come up with a business idea, the man has nothing, he had nothing to offer. Like, she will come up, a very brilliant woman, look at what to do to start making money. The man does not know, wouldn't even support the woman. He was nothing. The lady told me, he said he wants to quit that marriage. I said, but you already have children. She said she made the mistake of her life. She said she wants to quit the marriage. I said, why? Do you want to leave your children? She said, yes. That the man she married, it was up to no good. You see, that is you going for size. Now let me go deeper. When I was in Africa, there was a woman that owned a salon. This particular program now, this particular talk now is for adults. So if you are under 18, you better leave. So now, there was a lady. I'm touching all areas now. There was a lady. She had hairdressing salon back then in Africa. Her hairdressing salon was in front of our house, the building where we lived, where we rented. So this lady, we got along very well. She was one kind of a lady then. Each time I go to her salon, sometimes I make a lot of friends. Each time I go to her salon, she starts gisting me about her boyfriends, her men. Listen, sometimes there were times I got embarrassed because of the way the woman spoke. Because she wasn't even feeling shy. She told me everything. The woman was there. There are many kinds of humans. So the woman wasn't feeling shy. She told me everything. Even I was shocked that back then in Africa, a woman could, open up like that. Marco said, I saw you are from Susan. Good to have you here. What's the name? Moto. Good to have you here. So, as a young man then, I was, a kind of surprised the way the woman told me her stories. Even I was feeling shy. I said, why should this lady then, she was, lady be telling me about her, So one day we were inside her salon. One tall, huge man. The man was over 2 feet. What is it? 2 meters. 2 meters, sorry. Over 2 meters. Just walked past. So I said, this man is huge. The lady said, the owner of that salon said, forget it. He said, this man now, if you have, you know what I mean, anything to do with this man, you'll be surprised that that man, he has nothing to offer. He may be huge, but empty down below. I said, what do you mean? She said, most of the guys that are huge like that, when it comes to, you know, action of man and woman, he said nothing. Some not, he said many. He said all the ones she had encountered that were not able to perform anything. She said, but she has met, the lady told me, she has met short, small guys who were full of action. The topic for this morning is, does size matter? She said she has met short guys, thin guys, but they were full of action. And also she met huge men, but zero performance. Zero performance. So that brings us to that question. Does size matter? Size doesn't matter. I've given you guys 2 stories now. Now let me take you to the story of David and Goliath. If size matters, victory is victory. If size matters, David wouldn't have defeated Goliath. Yes, victory is victory. If size matters, and that is how it is in life. I always say it here. The worst mistake anybody can make is you underrating anybody. Don't underrate. Outward appearance can be deceptive. Never you judge anybody by its size, by the person's size. Don't. Okay, let me give you some other real life examples. When you watch wildlife, you see small animals that eat big animals, that defeats big giant animals. It is like that in real life. You see a tiger, a lion, you know, bring down a bull. Was it antelope? What's it? Zebra. A lion. Check their sizes. There is another, what do I call it? What is it? That dragon. I forgot the name. That dragon that eats. You see that dragon? Not crocodile. Bigger than crocodile. I forgot. If I remember the name, I tell you. Size does not matter in life. When I was growing up, told you guys we did business. Even in when there were some short men. Okay, let's talk about even wisdom. After running this program, you stop judging people by, their sizes. A short man can be more intelligent than Komodo dragon. You are too much. Komodo dragon. You see how Komodo dragon fights. When it wants to attack a bull, if you watch it, it will go bite the leg, inject the venom in that bull, and be following, monitoring that bull. After some hours or a day, you see that bull gets tired and fall. The Komodo dragon will go and have its meal, eat its meal. Size does not matter in life. Never you. This is why a lot of people have made mistakes. There are people that married short men and short women. I've met very short, small women, but they are very intelligent. Don't make the mistake of marry. Well, I will not say this. It depends on you. There are so many beautiful women, tall, beautiful. They look like angels, but they are empty. Discuss with them, they make no sense. In real life, they don't know how to run their affairs. So many men ended up marrying beauty than brain. What you are supposed to marry is brain and not beauty. If you marry beauty, you will live your life in regret. That means they tell you. See, sometimes you as a man, you need somebody to empower you. You need encouragement. You need somebody to inspire you. Especially the person you are living with. Especially the person. See, when you live with unintelligent man or woman, you that is saying you want to go for tall, dark, handsome man, or very tall, very beautiful woman with big back and big breast, you may be making a very big mistake. Let me tell you. To be honest, I've met very small women, but hardworking and intelligent. They are very small, but they are 1 in a million. You don't know. When they open their mouths, you see them. That's what comes out of their mouths is only wisdom. When they open their mouths to advise you, you see words of wisdom proceed forth from their mouths. I've met so many women like that. They sit and observe things, but when they open their mouths, you see them spit wisdom. You see very tall, beautiful woman. She has nothing to offer. Nothing. Now, you may say, man, you just want to have a handsome or beautiful lady around you. You want to have, beautiful children around you, but you are making a mistake. You are making. Let me tell you why. When you marry an unintelligent man, it will tell on your life. It will tell in your life. Let me tell you how. You will not improve in many areas in life. Are you following me? When you live with somebody who is not intelligent, you will not improve in many areas in life. Because that person you are living with has nothing to offer you. But when you live with an intelligent person, when you live with intelligent person, you see even that person will impact positively in your life. The way you speak, the way you do things, the way you see the life, even every day the person will be teaching you wisdom. Every day the person will teach you wisdom. You see, this is the mistake a lot of people made. So many people made the mistake. What was the mistake? The mistake of marrying the wrong partner. When you marry the wrong partner, you cannot move forward. You may say, yes, you are intelligent. That wrong partner, that unintelligent man or woman you marry will limit you. Let me tell you. That person, maybe if you are at 50% when you married the man or woman, if you're hardworking, you remain at that 50. But if you had married somebody who was intelligent, that person, you will achieve 90% of your goals in life to 100% or 95% of your goals. Because that person has nothing to offer you entirely. You understand me? So, Bosco said, run and go and marry. It's not as easy as you say it. You say, no, no, you see. Because that's why I run this kind of programs. So that if you've not made that mistake, marriage shouldn't be all about beauty or handsomeness. That's why you see there are so many divorce cases today. People see somebody, you see a man, maybe he's speaking English, he's well dressed. You see a woman saying, I like this man, or this man is my kind of man. She puts head. She rushed the man. After 3, 4, 5 months, she discovers that this man has no content, that this man has nothing to offer. This man is an empty brain. He's lazy. If you are lazy physically, maybe, but your brain shouldn't be lazy. Your brain needs to be active. There are people, they don't do manual labor, manual jobs, but they use their brain to make money. There are people, they are physically lazy, and when it comes to brain, they have nothing upstairs. And that one is tragedy. So, before, you see, a lot of people are in marriages, they are in committed marriages. They're already inside, committed. Children are there. How are you going to leave your children? At what age? Do you understand me? Because some people say, this man, I don't like this kind of man. What if you that is saying you want tall, dark man, or you want a beautiful woman with big back and big front? Did you know your destiny could be, you are looking for a tall man, but your destiny could be a short man, or somebody who is average heighted. A man of average height could be somebody that will, give you all what you need in life. But because you are looking for a man that is 2 meters tall, when short men come your way, you say you don't want it. He's not my kind. You are looking at other women. You don't know what those women are going through in their marriages. Some women are carrying the financial burden of their family ever since they got married. Many women are the ones carrying the load of their destiny because they wanted a tall, handsome man. Tall, handsome man, every day they are laboring, they are working as slaves because they wanted a tall, handsome man. Instead of marrying a smart guru, a business minded fellow. Do you understand me? You see there are some average guys, average height, that is, they have average height. If you went to school, you discover that intelligence has nothing to do with height. Being intelligent has nothing to do with height. And that should be an eye-opener. That's something you need to look out for. When you marry an intelligent person, the chances of you succeeding in life, making it in life, having a good life is very high. When you marry an intelligent person, your chances of making it big in life is high. Because that intelligent person will know how to invest, where to go, where to travel to, know when to call it quits. Know when to say, nah, this door is closed, let's move on. Somebody who is not intelligent will knock at a door and the door is closed. He will keep standing there. Does not know the time to, move away from that closed door and go look for an open one. Because he doesn't have that intelligence. Do you understand me? Somebody, a dull guy will knock at a door and that door is closed. He will remain at that door. Keep knocking at that door. Instead of moving away, man, this door is shut. Let me go look for another opportunity, another open door. The person will be there. And kill years, waste time and years. An intelligent person will know the time to say, nah, this is about time. This country does not favor us. This business does not favor us. Let's move on. That's intelligence. But you prefer A woman with big backyard. A woman with big backyard. A woman with big fronts who does not know how to make money, does not know how to run home. All what she knows how to do is to apply cosmetics. Some people believe what they have to offer a man is their body, their beauty. They believe their beauty is their shop. That's physical, their physical appearance is their shop. That's why you married them. Yes, they believe that their shop, their business is their body. Every morning, every day you see them paint their nails, take shower, put on their this thing. This is what they believe. And that's the only thing they can offer you in marriage is that their body. Every time they'll be carrying yash up and down. You believe that's where you see others are making big things in life. She'll just be carrying yash up and down for house. You say you want to marry, don't look for prayer. This is why I came out this morning to tell him. I said, size does not matter in life. Chinese people, do they have big back? Have you seen a Chinese woman that has big back? Have you seen it? Have you seen a Japanese woman that has, a Korean woman, a Philippine woman that has big back? Go to China, go to Japan. Look at their countries. How many Chinese people are tall? How many of them are tall? They are small, but look at their performance. Do you understand me? Look at their performance. You discover, go to some companies, you see some small guys, but they are workaholics. They call them workaholics. You understand me? Somebody said a white, yes, that is, if you put your hand on the ground, somebody said a white person knows the difference between asset and liability. That's when you put your eye on the ground. When you are not carried away by outward appearance. If I tell you the people I've met in life, the people, see today, some people I knew when I was in school, that weren't intelligent, till today, they didn't make it. People I met while in school, then they were dull. You know that this person is not smart. Up to today, to be honest, they did not make it. Nobody hear about them anymore. So when you ask about them, they are still struggling with life. Still struggling with life. What I did 25 years ago, some are starting to do. Some of these guys are beginning now. They came late. Latecomers. They will tell you better late than never. It's a lie. There are things when you do it late, it will not serve the required purpose anymore. Yes. It will not. Smartness is knowing the time to marry, knowing the time to bear children, knowing the time to hustle, knowing the time to quit and go defense. I'm telling you. That's why they say for everything under the sun, there is a time and a season for it. For everything under the sun, there is a time. A smart person knows when it is the time to do certain things. Somebody who is dull does not know time and season. A dull person does not know time and season. I listen to me. They don't know it. They don't know that there is a time for you, the right time for you to marry. The right time for them to marry, they will be living useless life. Yes. The right time for you to marry, for them to marry, they said, now forget it. After all, any time is time. Any time is no time. Any time it is not. If you don't say any time is time, it's a lie. It's just like you starting to bear children, to have children at the age of 65. Your first set of children, and you say any time is time. And you as a woman, you start, men, forget it. Just use your brain. Why do you see me at home now. Hello, what's going on? My TikTok, what happened? I don't know what's happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know. We have detected inactivity during your current life. Man, I don't know. Nothing. Man, it says, I don't know what's going on. They said they detected inactivity. Which inactivity? I don't understand these people. Sometimes this TikTok can be. This TikTok can be everything that glitters is not good. Well, guys, if this TikTok goes off, you can join me on my YouTube. I don't understand what's going on. Onyaze, Zelenia, Onyaze, everything that glitters is not good. Yeah, correct. Everything that glitters is not good. I don't know what's going on here. They say verify to continue. There's nothing to verify here. Well, man, this TikTok is coming. She's funny. I was running the thing. They said they detected inactivity. Which inactivity? While I was running the broadcast, they said they detected inactivity. Which inactivity? Do you understand me? This is aware of even a kind of yes, yes, I just completed it. They said I should fill a puzzle. I just did it. But that puzzle that showed, there was nothing to fill. The puzzle, there was nothing to fill. It came and went the third time. That puzzle to fill came out and there was nothing. You know, that card did not show. Came the second time, it came the first time, second time, the third time it came. I had to refresh it before it showed now. Before it showed. Well, so yeah, I was just running the thing just showed, you know, that, well, what can one do? So intelligence, like I was saying something before the distraction. You see, I know so many, Georgia, I see you. I know so many people of my age. Back then, they were not smart. If you see, when you discuss with them, when you have conversation with them, you will be able to assess their intelligence quota. You will know that this guy, by the way the person speaks, answers question, you will know that this person is not smart. When you go to a gathering, when you take the person out, a man or woman, when the person speaks, especially when you are having discussion and the person wants to contribute, you see the person contributes, the contribution will not be making sense. Some will be talking out of points. These are the red flags. You say, this person, when they are discussing issue, you see the person talk, when the person wants to contribute, wouldn't be making sense. That's when you need to watch out. If it is a woman or a man that you intend marrying, you need to look it very well. You need to look at it very well to know if you can cope, if you can live, unless your intelligent quota is very high that it can cover the other, your man's own or your woman's own. Yes, sir. Unless your own intelligent quota is very, very high, that it has to sustain the family. sustain the family. What's happening in our societies today? Some people say, some women who, they say, some women who have tried many men will tell you the difference. When a woman marries first or befriends first, second, third husband, first, second, third, like 3 men, she will be able to know the difference. The same thing with men, intelligent men. When you befriend 2, 3, 4, 5 women, you will know the difference, that all women are not the same and all men are not the same. Anybody that tell you all women are the same is a liar. All men are not the same. Analysis, you understand me? All women are not the same. I'm telling you the truth. And all men are not the same. So you need to choose wisely who you marry. Don't, some people go for, say, I want this man is too handsome. Have you not seen a lot of women that even dumped that handsome man and took off? They ran away for their life. At a time you cannot even stand it. You cannot. You see some men ugly, but talented, hustlers. They are small, but they are hustlers. Full of talent. There are also handsome men that are talented too. I'm not telling you that handsome men are not talented. They are not hustlers. It depends on who you meet. So don't judge it based on height or size. Size does not matter. Size does not matter. Someone here could have said, people are not the same. So people are not, some I'm doing good, you know. Some people don't know it. Marry somebody, when you marry an intelligent person, that person will bring you by. You know what I mean by bring you? That person, if you are dull, you will improve. That person will use the that's wise counsel. Very wise, intelligent advice. The way the person will bring you, that is, will bring you up. Because you are married to, or you are living with an intelligent man or woman. But sometimes, there are very intelligent women and intelligent men that were deceived. So guys, I came out for my Sam, what I'm saying this morning is, you know, the topic is, does size matter? Size doesn't actually matter in life. Let me give you instances. You remember Diego Maradona, the late Diego Maradona of Argentina. He was short, but look at, he broke record. One of the best world footballers. He was one of the best world footballers. Check out Lionel Messi, very short man. But look at his what? His value. It's not size. You see it? And there are so many instances I can give you. Check out these 2 people now. And there are so many. You understand me? So don't, go for size. You may make mistake. Don't go for size. If you go for size, well, depending on what you want in life, but if you go for size, you may be making the mistake of your life. Go for intelligence. So, people that are gifted, talented. There are people that came into this world with a lot of talent, and they come in different forms. Some are tall, some are short, some are fat, some are slim. Look for it. Inward beauty. Look for it. Not outward beauty. Outward beauty. I'm telling you. I know some of my friends back then. Boy, hanging around them was boring. There are people, whenever you hang around them, you enjoy it, you learn wisdom. What will be coming out of their mouth, you'll be screaming. When you hang around some smart, intelligent people, you gain. You gain. But hanging out with unintelligent people, you lose. Because you don't get nothing from them. You get absolutely nothing from them. Well, guys, I just came out to, someone here could have said some size is relative depending on what is the issue. Sometimes size matter, sometimes not. Well, do you know Mike Tyson? I'm giving you, okay, we are going to look at it, in different ways. We are going to look at it in different ways now. You remember Mike Tyson? Most of the people he fought and defeated were, taller and bigger than him. Most of the people Mike Tyson fought, go watch his boxing, his fights. Most of the people he fought were taller and bigger than him. Yet, he knocked a lot of them out. Before 3 rounds. Before the 3rd round. Do you understand me? Even when it comes to physical fights, size at times does not matter. When it comes to physical fights, size, unless the smaller one is not well trained. I'm telling you. Unless you go watch boxing, you see, even in boxing, what skill, technique is what counts, even in real life. Skill, you may be a giant and come to me. Before you joined us, I told a story of a bully that we lived together back then when I was growing up. Do you understand me? In my language, let me speak this now. They say, "Ejiho okpamo atuba nwanyi ime." Oburu ejiho okpamo atuba nwanyi ime. Ogonogo aburu na nwa m etona. Ejiho okpamo atuba nwanyi ime. It's not by size. You got it. So guys, with this, I want to end the broadcast. So I may go live later in the evening. Well, guys, did you get it? So guys, I want to end the broadcast here. I want to say thank you for joining me. Well, I'm going to go live later in the day once again. I want to follow out now. So later in the day, we are going to still see. So if you are seeing me for the first time, don't forget to follow my page. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Well, I appreciate every one of you who liked, who shared, and who, supported in one way or the other. Thank you, guys. So later, today's evening, I'm going to go live again. Someone here could have said in boxing there are different weight class for a reason. Well, that's going to be a topic for another day. Kelly P, that's it. Oh, that's it. This thing I'm saying here, a lot of people have made the mistake. Say, some went for beauty, some went for handsomeness, handsome men. Some went for size, but they later regretted it. They say, Ogonoga Brona Mwametona. So, guys, with this, I want to end the broadcast. Well, I've delivered my message this morning. I will come out again later in the evening. So take care of yourselves. See you later in the day.